Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing Premier Draft Murders at Karlov Manor. And I think we just take a Makeshift Binding here. We could speculate on Insidious Roots, I guess. Maybe? It is kind of a build around. And if you have one and get past another, you could find yourself happy. But I'd rather take this at a time when there's nothing else very tempting, and the risk is just a lot lower that way, or when I already know I'm in those colors or something. Sumala Sentry is also pretty good and maybe a better first pick, but I doubt it. Yeah, Draft Sim agrees. Makeshift Binding is just too good to pass. Okay, well, that's the choice then. Ooh. Proft's Eidetic Memory is very solid. This is okay if we wanted to stick to white, but I mean, take another great card and see what happens. Okay, I mean, this is another very good card. Just draft the same deck I went 1 and 3 with. That's the plan. Fae Flight is okay. Auspicious Arrival is okay. I mean, Slice from the Shadow is also pretty good. I think it's probably the best card here, but well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to fight harder for white, but the blue looks pretty reasonable as well. And maybe I should actually take a gadget tech? Sure. It's a good blue card, question mark. These are also both good blue cards, but I'll take the uncommon and we'll see if we get more copies of this common later. Yeah, nothing I'm that excited about here. If we thought black were going to be a thing, we could go for Soul Enervation. There was that recent pack with good black cards, but I didn't end up taking one. We could try Seasoned Consultant. I think that might be the best choice here. Just see if I can still hang on to white. Then again. Okay, I mean, there's been some decent green. I could try blue-green. I could just take a reasonable doubt, I guess. But this going so late is probably pretty good news, and it's even splashable. Okay, just grab a Jaded Analyst. Seems fine. Scene of the Crime is also... I mean, it's not that good. I guess it is also potential fixing for Repulsive Mutation. I think I'll take it, actually. The Clue Land over Faded Analyst. It's not Jaded Analyst. Okay, Unauthorized Exit is good. I certainly like it over Make Your Move. Wasn't Make Your Move the only other white card in that first pack? Certainly the only other good white card. The one where we took Makeshift Binding. Interesting that it's still there. Oh, yeah, right. That was pick 9. Yes, so that was our wheel. I'll take a reasonable doubt. So, wow, another unauthorized exit. No chance we want Case the Ransacked Lab, right? 4 or more instants and sorceries is crazy hard. It's just not worth it. And unauthorized exit is a pretty solid card. I mean, we could run this since we're kind of thinking maybe we could be blue-green, but besides blue, I really have no idea what we're playing. No other color looks open, is the problem. Okay, sure. What is this? 3 mana, 2/3. Artifacts investigate. Activated abilities of artifacts you control are cheaper. Oh, that includes clues. That's the important part. Do I have any artifact spells? At the moment, 0, right? I have 1 spell that's a clue? Oh, no, I have a land that's a clue. Disaster. It's not an artifact spell. Well, I mean, No More Lies, like, probably wheels. Nobody seems to be playing blue-white. This is just a solid creature. Geardrake would be tempting. But I don't know, really, if red is a place to be. Like, I haven't seen any red cards I've wanted, right? Okay, Reckless Detective, though, over this bird, I'm pretty sure. This guy's just slow. Reckless Detective can win the game all by itself early enough. Gosh. Cornered Crook or try another Makeshift Binding? I think I don't know, maybe we are headed towards red-blue splashing repulsive mutation? Makeshift Binding is here pick 3, though. Maybe white is still the thing to do? Maybe not. Shoot. I'm flip-flopping here. I think the upside for going red-blue is so high I have to try it. The Dronesmith is great. The Satchel, this is insane. Okay. Also, for what it's worth, an artifact spell. Where is it? There it is. Definitely like Eliminate the Impossible over Push-Pull. Maybe we just splash 2 Makeshift Bindings. Try to put a little bit of emphasis on fixing so that we can splash green and white. I think over Deduce, that's a reasonable choice. Or over Fish. I'll take the Fish. We have some artifact synergies. Chase is on is alright. Yeah, so it looks like maybe is it splashing Selesnya. I don't love Crime Stopper Sprite, really, but do I need a 3rd unauthorized exit? Well, apparently I do. Every spell in this deck costs 2. What am I doing? We don't want to splash this, do we? No. Galvanize, I guess, seems pretty great. 3rd Makeshift Binding would be kind of funny, but I think something a little bit more on color that cares about all of our clues would be appropriate. 2 Mistway Spies. Could take another Galvanize. I think Escape Tunnel is more responsible. We're doing fine for removal, as long as we can cast our spells. We have 3 fixing-ish lands. I think I'll take the Projector Inspector. Like, I must have some detectives, right? Yeah. He's just a good creature. Actually, Person of Interest is maybe better? Tough call there. I really do like Projector Inspector. We don't have a ton of detectives, though. And we don't have much top end, so Person of Interest is maybe a bit nice in that respect. Deduce is alright, though. Oh, what about a Bubble Smuggler, huh? I don't know. I think I like Person of Interest more. The Clue equipment, maybe? Or just another escape tunnel? I think another escape tunnel is pretty sweet. There's some sort of crime going on. How has this pack made it all the way around with a Makeshift Binding still in it? Okay, Projector Inspector is great. Yeah, I mean, we shouldn't have any trouble splashing the stuff we want with, you know, a decent amount of fixing in here. Tough choice, really. I think these are both okay. I'll go with the Analyst. I don't have a lot of flyers that are going to care about the Candlestick, I don't think. Flotsam and Jetsam? I think I'll try it. I don't know. We need a little bit of top end. Not a big fan of this card. I mean, there's no way I want this, right? This is actually probably good for this deck. A big, heavy dude that, I don't even remember what it does. Let's have a look. Sure, blows up clues for you. Well, I wish I'd taken the Gleaming Gear Drake. Although I think I wound up with a Makeshift Binding instead of that. Well, the Gear Drake would definitely be better than third Makeshift Binding. So we have some work to do on the mana base. I think Public Thoroughfare is fine. We have enough clues that this can enter just as a tap land, not as like a tap land and lose a mana most of the time. Oh, I got the Gear Drake. I forgot when that showed up. 3 unauthorized exits? I don't know. Probably too much, right? Well, yeah, maybe we don't really need the chases on. I'm just going to kill their stuff with Makeshift Bindings and bounces. So we have tons of ways to draw extra cards, which matters for like Jaded Analyst being a decent card and Gear Drake. Even Flotsam could be okay, although maybe this is what I'm supposed to get rid of. Like, it's kind of a cute way to try to win the game by using something from their deck. But I don't think I want just 2 mana Investigate early, and I don't need the mill effect because I don't really have any Collect Evidence. And so it's just like a 6 mana, hopefully cast something good, which doesn't seem that great. I mean, we could cut the green. This is my 3rd counterspell, which is a little bit ridiculous. But it's also a win condition. Right? This when you cast this spell, your opponent's just like, well, GG, I guess. Person of Interest obviously doesn't fit at all with the theme of the deck, but it is nice to have a couple creatures, right? Like, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous to have 13 non-creature spells in the deck. Maybe just dump the Crocodile, like, I don't know. He's also part of our top-end collection. Criminologists are just terrible. Cut this. Cut both of these. Maybe put back in the Crocodile, because I think he's better than all that stuff. And then I don't think we need 18 lands. We don't have a lot of disguise creatures. And we do have some draw, but like all of our spells are very cheap. Plus, we even have ramp. Look at that. Maybe I'll cut a Reasonable Doubt. No, another unauthorized exit. We have 3 Makeshift Bindings and a Galvanize. We don't need to bounce their stuff. We can just, like, kill it. And as for the mana base, I mean, this isn't unreasonable, I guess. One forest plus the 2 multicolored lands should be plenty to cast Repulsive Mutation. Like, even if we somehow mill the forest and Escape Tunnel can't pick it up, we still have 3 sources for it. So, I don't know. I guess this is the deck. Let's see how it goes. Playing everything but black. Or I guess even if you... Milling your forest isn't the only way that escape tunnels could fail to find you forests, right? You could have spent the escape tunnels on something else first. Okay, I mean, I wish this were an island, but at least it can be an island once I have 3 mana. Green, green, and white. It's an island! So what is this guy's deal? Artifacts are cheaper, okay. Or artifact abilities are cheaper. I think this is a pretty good play. Because if I can manage to have it in play when I play the Gear Drake, I get an extra clue, and then the clues are cheaper to crack, which is insane. Okay, I love it. I don't think I should bounce their clue, although it is a funny idea. Okay, I guess I'll crack one now, eh? Really? Okay, yeah. Wouldn't have thought so. Oh, I can even crack the land if I have to. I forgot about that. That's funny. No blocks. Black as well, huh? Okay. Yuck. Okay. I mean, I have the unauthorized exit, but I'm getting punished here for choosing to take damage. I think I would have done the same anyway. I'm going to hang on to this so I can swing with the 3-2. It's only wasting 1 mana. So this could make another clue if I played it now. I guess I should have cracked a clue first. Before playing the land, because I might have wanted multiple blue sources. Could just run this out and get another get a Thopter. Or this and get the Thopter every turn, I guess. A hasty Thopter? Sure. They won't want to trade with this one. It's sort of a hasty unblockable Thopter in a way. Oh, I sacked an artifact! I forgot about that. Oh, wow, this was a way better play than the other card would have been. Gonna have to let him hit me for a big chunk here. I can double block one of them and just lose one creature if I block here. Or lose both and kill Teysa, but I think I can take 6. Six mana. What if I bounce their 3/3 and swing in for a trillion? It is a good card. I don't know. I might regret not bouncing Teysa, because these all become 1/1s, but it's really expensive for them to make 1/1s that way. And this stops them from attacking for 4. I think that's reasonable. This is a really exciting card. I think I can afford to keep it. Oh, except I'm about to escape. Well, I was about to escape tunnel it anyway. I don't actually have to. No, I'm going to draw it, of course. So, it could be a little scary, but they can't get in much damage right now. Do I get an island here or a plains? I don't... I already have a second island in hand. That should be enough. So I can get a plains. Or a forest, but plains is more important because I have 3 makeshift bindings. Okay, no attacks. We'd like to see that. Yaris is a little frightening. Their 1/1s have haste now, although I guess that doesn't matter because they didn't attack with it. You would think since they have access to another 1/1, they would have been willing to swing here. Okay, so what can we do? Can't do that much with this fish. Could just sack it. That makes sense to me. Could galvanize this to try to get in, but they do have another flyer available. So galvanize the Teysa or the Yaris, maybe? Both seem reasonable. This actually does 5 now. I think I'm more worried about the Yaris. Just because it's a big creature. That threatens to kill me, which I don't appreciate. I think I'll just play a gadget tech post-combat. There is some argument for holding this back, because sacking it gets a counter here. But, like, that's crazy. Killing their 1/1 is way cooler. Okay, I get to get damage in as well. Nice. I guess that makes sense. They need to use their 1/1s to block my 7/7. Not to stop me from getting in for 1. Should I be playing around some board clear? They don't have double black or double white or red blue. But they could draw that land and then board clear me, I guess. Love to see it. I mean, I think we're in great shape this game. Ooh, okay. That's a potential issue. No clues for you. Oh, you can just tap. You can tap this to sack itself, can't you? That's kind of nice. 'Cause it only costs 1 and doesn't require tapping. There's the Makeshift Binding. A little bit late. But I guess killing off Teysa would be a relief. I somehow thought I would have enough mana to still cast this. I must have miscounted somewhere. I guess the good news is the red-blue board clear doesn't kill this. 10-10. Okay, they finally ran out of flying 1/1s. Oh, a nice start for the deck. That Loxodon at the beginning of the game seemed like it was going to be a problem, and then, you know, 2 mana to bounce it, and it was just never a problem ever again, because they never had time to play it. Blue spells, red spells, blue spells. Great. It almost makes me wonder if I should put back in a second unauthorized exit, because I believe I cut down to just 1 of my 3, right? I guess I can always ask my deck tracker. Bumblemuff. That's a name. What does the deck tracker say? Unauthorized exit, there is 1. Yeah. Okay, I mean, this is an interesting hand. It's certainly a keep, but it doesn't play out completely trivially, right? You don't want to play this as a tap land turn 1, even though you don't mind it being tapped on turn 1. The problem is you want it to pick up a plains, but then you can't have a mountain and an island both in play for turn 2. So I think you have to play these out, turns 1 and 2. White, I don't like seeing white because they're going to have Makeshift Binding. But, I mean, you can only do what you can do, right? It's just like, There's no way this grows to be a game-winning threat, I suspect. Yikes. Okay. I think I'm binding makeshiftily here. But I can't do it this turn, obviously. I don't have the white mana. So I think we eidetic memory first? Sure. Really tough being on the draw here with such an aggressive start from opponent. They've got a great setup. Like, we're well behind. Still, being able to kill the private eye will be something. And I assume that's what I'm doing here. I can't crack a clue and do anything else. But if I crack a clue, this becomes a 4/4. And that does accomplish a lot. No, I think it's got to be Makeshift Binding, and then next turn, Makeshift Binding plus crack clue. I guess I'm attacking here? No, because this is a 1/2 now. Now I can block it. And I'm on the defensive enough that that's what I want to do. Now they have the kill. Oh, bounce. That's not as bad as it could have been. So I can just play this back out. Makeshift bind their 3/2. Ooh, order though? Because of counterspell, I should have done this first. Okay. Oh, interesting. Give your stuff hexproof. That's a different approach. Huh. I mean, I'm in a lot of trouble here. But I sure have a lot of clues. Did I play a land? It was this one, right? Yeah. Oh, I should have done this pre-combat. Yeah. I was going to do it on their turn because, like, it gets a 1/1. But, of course, if I do it before combat on my turn, I get the eidetic memory trigger. And this would be a 2/2 instead of or 3/3 instead of a 2/2, I guess. It's tapped, so it's not as big of a deal, but a counter's a counter, right? All right, see ya. Yuck. I mean, you know, kudos. That was a really great aggressive start. I think what we did early was pretty good, but it was not as good as that. Okay, game 3 got a great start again, and good news, my opponent is far from mythic. I guess. Yeah, maybe take out the crocodile for another Unauthorized exit? Could be a thing. What colors are these? Blue and green. Okay. As it happens, Crocodile is pretty good right now. Counter it, that's fine. And bounce the Drake. Okay. That doesn't bother me. Seems great, frankly. I get another clue. We could even try to play a real big fish if we wanted. Okay. Yeah, sure. No attack. What? What are you hoping to block with a 2/2? As it happens, I have a fish, but I can make it a 3/3, so... Doesn't seem that great to me. They just want to lose? They want to chump for 3? You could have attacked for 4 and then chumped for 3 later. Or tried to flip this. Like, what? This is crazy. I could crack the clue and then play this post-combat and be like, hee hee hee, I got a 1/1. But I think holding a counterspell is way better than that. So maybe I just crack the clue pre-combat and don't play this at all? Or I just swing and like this is a Crocodile, I guess. Yeah, let's not crack the clue at all. Can't block the fish. I mean, this block seems bad, but the fish block is illegal. Okay. Well, let's get this in under a counterspell, I guess, and that should seal the deal. Oh no, my fish never untaps. I guess crack the clue pre-combat? So I can get the counter out of it? I think we're getting there. Yeah, this nice. Oh, they get to activate it. Congratulations. Wait, what? Oh, this did that sound was that not untapping? Sure. I wonder if this counts as being cast either for my dailies or for like the recap that shows up in like. I mean, I look at the recaps in 17 lands, but they're, you know, being written by Arena to a file on my hard drive somewhere, which then 17 lands is reading those. I wonder if like that was cast, but it was sort of as my opponent was conceding, so I don't know if it counted. Like, it made the sound and it was on the stack. I don't know. Doesn't matter, obviously. Luca, 9395. Sure. Grab a mountain and you're good to go. I mean, interaction only, but... it's pretty decent interaction. And that's kind of what you want on the draw, right? Unauthorized exit to cancel out their 3-drop and makeshift binding to kill off their 4 or something like that. Black detectives. I almost wonder if I should just play this to fetch up a green immediately. I think the answer's got to be no, right? I want to hold up unauthorized exit. I'm pretty sure I do. They're going to have something to do for 3, and if it's a... well, I guess not. If it's a disguised creature... oh, perfect. Then, oh well, unauthorized exit is going to waste, but... just gonna murder it. Just investigating. Wow, they need another color real bad. Okay. That is something. I must sacrifice this. Very well. So be it. It tried to put a counter on itself, but it couldn't because it was dead. I think we want another... we want a green here. We already have 2 blue, and we don't really need 2 of anything else. I think just run this out, yeah? Give him another something to murder, I guess. Sadly. I look like I'm running Niv Mizzet, but I assure you I am not. They found their white source. Black-white detectives. Okay. Black-white cases? Could it be? They missed. I mean, swinging in for 1 with this is not the most impressive feat ever, I guess. So I don't care that much about bouncing it. Let's crack a clue. Like that. Okay. Now next turn I could like play the fish and bounce this and actually get some stuff done. This is creatures, right? Yeah. Can't exile the thinking cap even if I wanted to. Just thinking about how every one of their measly little creatures is a big problem because of the thinking cap, but what can you do? I mean, they already killed my only flyer. It's not quite true. I have some 1/1 flyers, but nothing serious. Okay, that's something. It's pretty cool, in fact. So if I play red herring, bounce this, and swing, I'm getting in for 2, and it's like kind of expensive to do that. What exactly is the point? But I don't know. It develops this. Hang on. No. White and red. Blue and white. Oh, this is the 2/1. God, that doesn't even do anything. I forgot it would lose stats when I flipped it. Yuck. Okay, well, maybe I'll just repulsive mutation for counters? No, that's terrible. Okay. I don't know. This flip was pretty bad, dude. I'm not going to spend repulsive mutation just to kill this. I guess I'm drawing a card off of fish. I should not have flipped. I did everything wrong. That whole turn was incorrect. I don't know what I thought was going to happen. I thought I'd get in for 2 with this, is what I thought, and that would be worth something. But I didn't even accomplish that. And now they just get to tutor for more cases. Enchantments, right? Yeah. It rewards them for solving cases, and it lets them draw any enchantment. Yeah. I think I'm just cracking this stupid fish here. I could have countered that, but I don't want to. I want this to put a bunch of counters on something. Okay, this is a good investment of my time, I guess. We're not exactly making stellar progress, but first blood. Is this power or toughness? Power. Okay. Wow, really? They really are detectives. Oh, what a terrible bounce, man. I wasted my resource on giving them resources. Gonna do anything else? I've been leaving open blue-green somewhat conspicuously for the last couple turns. They should be playing around it, but we'll see. They sort of don't have any obvious way to, like, I mean, they have to do something. Do I care about this? I mean, I think I do. This immediately gives them a ton of clues and a ton of 1/1 counters. Let's just say no to that. They definitely don't have 2 mana. I could suspect a creature. That's interesting. You? Nah. I think submit 0. This guy's a potentially useful blocker. A seasoned consultant, the detective? It is. Whoa! Really? That's a terrible attack. I'll take it. Trade my 2/1 for your disguise creature and double block. Oh no, this becomes a 3/3. Okay, that's less bad. So block like that? I guess. I don't really relish a double block trading either of these creatures for that. Oh, hang on. What if I did this, though? Now they kill either of these creatures, which is sort of better, because I don't care that much about this right now. Although I guess this being unblockable by large creatures, if it had a bunch of counters, could matter. These both look kind of tempting to kill. I don't know what opponents should do. Buyer's remorse? Nothing. Okay. I could tap this. Get in for a bit more. I don't need the evidence. I don't have a good way to collect 3, huh? Okay, fine. Well, I mean, I have some attacks. They're not that great. I think hold this back as a blocker makes sense. Allows me to get a pretty large mutation off as well. So I don't know. I collected evidence 4 to do 2 damage to make this unblockable for a turn. Dubious, I guess. But damage is damage. That's fine. I don't really want a repulsive mutation such a wimpy spell yet. Okay. I don't have a lot of artifact spells left, but... I don't think I need to Makeshift Binding their 2/2. I guess it does threaten to become a little bit big. Now we get them finally. It's not huge, but this creature, please. This spell. That is a little spooky. But my 4/3 is going to be a real problem for them. Well, no, they can just put a counter on... Yeah, especially with the detective cap. Well, no, if they do, I mean, If they try to make this big enough, there's a 3/5, which easily kills me, then it suddenly isn't allowed to block anymore. And if they just double block, I have Eliminate the Impossible to stop the damage from going through. Stop them from killing me anyway. I might have to Makeshift Binding the 4/4. Just so it doesn't make all this other... Because I don't actually have blocks for it. Well, I have Eliminate the Impossible, I guess. I don't think I want a double block. Gonna let this in. It's only 3. I guess I have Unauthorized Exit as well to improve a combat. I don't see a clear way forward. I mean, I think I'm still in decent shape, but if their creatures get much bigger, I could have some issues. Okay, second Makeshift Binding. I found a clear way forward, it would seem. Get rid of this damn 4/4. And Not totally sure. Swing like this? Yeah, I have a combat trick if they try anything funny on any of these. Yeah, this makes sense. Let's kill the case file auditor because it's such a powerful blocker. And I think I'll just bounce this. I accept. It's even an artifact spell. Really? Sort of thought you would want that as a blocker. Okay, sure. Change your mind? No, that's where you want it. Okay. So I could do it again. I think we start with Makeshift Binding on this. And I'm not going to be able to Detective Satchel if they try a double block, sadly. But that's worth this big attack. This big attack is worth not getting to Detective Satchel. Although, depending on what they try to kill, like, I could just let it go through. If they try to double block the 4-3, I'll probably allow it at this point. Yeah, that seems right. If they're trying to kill one of these 2-3s, it's a little more questionable. Especially this one is doing a lot. Or it's about to start doing a lot. Yeah, I'll allow that. I sacked an artifact. It's a good thing I'm playing in digital. I would never notice this shit in paper. I don't have a lot of experience with it, right? Because I don't play in paper. It's not a skill that I have any practice with. I'm sure it wouldn't be impossible, but it is a skill that takes practice. Is like understanding your board state. And in digital, it's true that it is still important to know what your board state is, but it's a lot less important because there's a lot of stuff that Arena will just tell you. Like, hey, you could activate this ability if you wanted, right? It's better if you know ahead of time, oh, I'm going to make this move because it would let me activate this ability, or, you know, whatever. If I do X, then I can do Y, but at least if you've done X, Arena reminds you can do Y. For chumps like me. Okay, well, after that first loss, which was an absolute slaughter, as I recall, against blue-white detectives, or just blue-white aggro, I don't remember the details, we seem to be doing pretty well. Despite, I must say, some bad plays from me as well. Oh, man. Bouncing that case file auditor that last game, what an embarrassing play. Red-green? Get this shit out of here, man. I don't have either of my colors. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. I can play the red herring. I can disguise this. I can crack a clue. Let's just get eliminate the impossible out of here. Three-lander, red, red, green. What an outcome, huh? We want to save the fish for when this is in play so we can investigate with it. It's tempting to play this and get in the 2 damage, but not a priority at the moment. It's suspected. Costs 5 to activate, right? Yeah, okay. Really? The chase can't be on. What else does red have? Shock and galvanize, they would play first. Instant speed, black. Maybe toxin analysis? That makes sense, right? Let's not play into that, I guess. Okay, they don't seem to have it. Just a weird attack. Hoping to trade for my 3-2 for some reason. This would be so good. It's all so good. Could also, like, playing a disguise creature is the most mana efficient thing, right? I think I like getting this out, though. Like, I get a pretty good attack next turn when fish makes a clue and this cracks the clue for free. And that lets this attack? Oh, but no. Only after I declare attackers would this be allowed to attack, and that's too late. So, Rakdos suspect? I'm glad I don't know any tokens yet. Yeah, good to see that, I guess. Attack with these two? If I crack the clue first, I can attack with this. I guess I'm not doing anything else with the mana, right? But then the number of cards I have is decreased, and so is the amount of mana I have? That doesn't seem so great. Sure. I don't think I play this out. I don't have a great board presence, and they have a lot of cards somehow. I guess because I mulliganed to 6, and I was player 1. Evidence? Maybe they're more Gruul than Rakdos? This was just a coincidence? I don't think so. Red looks like a splash that they drew too much of, maybe? Oh, God. Okay. That is bad news. Bouncing this seems kind of silly, doesn't it? This doesn't require sacking. I assume they want to play the 6-5 now. Nope, they want to play Yaris. I can't argue with that. I would too. Huh. I don't really want to lose my Crocodile to just this shitty little 2-2. Maybe I have to, though? No, I don't think so. Okay, looks like a no attacks kind of day. Feeling well behind here. Maybe I can get some kind of good block. The problem is this, right? It can kill a Crocodile. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just let them do that. What is this? Oh. That resolves. Okay. Oh, maybe I should have traded. I don't know. I can't cast it! Help! A hasty 6-5 trample would be a problem, I think. I think that's a fair statement, don't you? So we're going to have to bounce Yaris at the beginning of combat, I think. Or maybe bounce the Panther is better? I'm not sure. Probably the Panther just because it costs more. Yeah, of course. Oh, they're not even doing it. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah? This just gives them a way to buff the rookie again, I guess. Oh, what's wrong with me? I don't know. It's a hopeless situation, right? Like, what are you supposed to do? There's nothing you can do that is good. I can swing into the 1/1 flyer, which just gets blocked. Could I concede here? Like, I draw planes into Makeshift Binding, maybe I'm still in this. But it does not look good. Even then, I'm pretty far behind, I think. Okay, I mean, trade for one of these creatures. The pick back up from the graveyard was so good. Alright, that's something, I guess. That's really something. Wow. Oh, I could have attacked with that. I forgot their reach creature died. You, right? You can actually attack sometimes. Okay, that was also another draw that was very good. It apparently didn't have to be planes. Attacking with this doesn't do anything. I think I just cracked the clue now, and I still have reasonable doubt. Not that that's likely to do much. Okay, bouncing the 4/4 could be something. I mean, if I'd put the counters here, I could attack. That would be kind of cool. But that's just this one turn. And, like, this guy kind of can attack, right? If they try a double block, I get them. If they don't try a double block, I could be in some trouble, which is why I wish it was the Vigilant guy who could attack. Yeah, I don't really want to let them crack back with all this. I have to hold the 6/7 back. Hopefully I don't lose by the 1 damage I missed by not attacking with the flyer last turn. Hopefully I don't lose at all. But of the reasons to lose, that would be one I would not enjoy. If I'd known I was drawing Deduce, I might have put the counters here. Because that's 2 turns of attacking that I would be capable of. Can't do much about this. I mean, I can bounce it, but I couldn't counter it. Suspect they're 1/3, so it can't chump. I chump an 8/8. Okay, very funny. I don't know why you hate me so much. I mean, you know, that's what happens. You put 4 colors in a deck. Sometimes you're going to have trouble drawing it all. No, don't. Oh my god, I'm so bad. I keep forgetting to attack. So it doesn't look like I have attackers. Even Arena couldn't save me from myself. the 8/8, I hope. Good. Wow. Really? Okay. Now I regret suspecting this. Save this for Projector Inspector, I guess? Don't just pass throughout this time. I'm currently down like 2 damage from forgetting attacks. Maybe it's 3. I just had dreams I might be able to attack, but I guess that will never happen. Three. Here's some. Everything else is in 2s, basically. So I won't be collecting evidence very efficiently. Really? Okay, well, if you have a combat trick, I guess I'm dead. Is there a face-up combat trick I'm missing? No. I could try to wait and makeshift binding this, but that's just very greedy. Shock or something? Okay. There it is. Still in bad shape, but now all I need is like a good creature. Do I have any of those? Well, not so much. Leaving Geardrake, I guess. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're out of here. If I hadn't suspected this, I might have had a chance. I clearly don't, though, right? We're a more tempo-oriented deck. We can't really come back from being very far behind. Gotta keep things under control and damage going to the dome. Or we can't defeat a wide board state. We did okay against someone who was ahead with, you know, 1 or 2 medium-sized creatures, but that was just too much. If I'd had the Makeshift Binding earlier, maybe. It's not a great opening, but, you know, this is gonna have to do, I guess. Face up, Dog Walker. They must have a pretty good curve if they're just gonna play. I mean, yeah, like more Dog Walkers would do it, I guess. I could Makeshift Binding it. Doesn't seem that good. But it is mana efficient, I guess. I guess this is too, though. And it blocks the 3/1. Makeshift Binding is more flexible. Yeah. We want to be trading off aggressively against Boros. Like, I'd be thrilled to lose this creature to a 3/1. If they galvanize it, that's sad, but oh well. Another Dog Walker? Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Well, that's going to be the end of this draft. Really tough to come back from this. At least I'm hitting lands. Maybe I've got a chance. Sure. I can't stop 3 of their creatures from attacking, even. It's problematic. Okay.
I faced undead horrors. This is child's play.
This keeps the case offline for one more turn.
I don't let anything slip through the cracks. Other than myself, of course. Monsters know better than to hide under my bed.
Huh. We drew another land. I mean, that's good. I think. This makes 1/1s. Oh, I can kill this.
I'll be back. Just you wait.
Well, we might have a shot here. Still looking bad, obviously. I'll take 3. Having this alive is too important with Satchel. Oof. I don't think I can afford to be that slow, can I? If I cast this, I could also eliminate the impossible and have some pretty decent blocks, I guess. It's greedy, but I don't think the other play is that great either. They're going to get this online. Nothing I can really do about that unless I were to makeshift bind the dog walker, which seems bad. And they might not be thrilled to attack with the 1/1, although they obviously should. +2/+0, okay. Anything else? So I can makeshift binding a 3/2 and crack a clue. Or I can makeshift binding the ward creature, not crack a clue. Or I can play this, start getting the 1/1s online, and just try to block everything. I think that's got to be the answer. And I do crack a clue immediately looking for land. No, don't. Oh my god, I did it again. I'm so bad. I should delete this button, man. Doesn't have haste. That's what I like to see. Gonna have to make some sad blocks here. That, I think. This is more important? Well, is it? This is letting me make a Thopter next turn. Yeah. Let's do it this way. I could double block and let them choose. But then if they have a combat trick, they get both of them. I don't think they do. I don't know. I don't think they have a combat trick. I want to lose this guy. I don't have many artifact spells left. That's a clue. So I can play Crocodile face up at this point if I want. Which seems good. This is in danger of being a problem, so I could makeshift binding it, I guess? Well, no, I'm going to have a second Thopter. That's fine. Crocodile can probably handle that. So I think that's the line, I guess. I've missed like 2 damage so far, I think. This stupid... Maybe it was just 1. Okay, a dog walker is a problem. But is it the biggest problem? I can take 3 in the air and block everything else. Now I can't afford that and I die. Put the wrench on the flyer, swing with everyone, right? Because I can't afford to double block the flyer. I'd take 4. Third dog walker. What a deck. And Kaya? And this? Doing a lot for someone with just 4 lands. Notably, you're killing me. Maybe they won't spot it? Oh wait, it's not a flyer though. If they equip it, it won't be flying. Right. Okay. Maybe I've got a shot then? Looking good, honestly. Take 2. Make a Thopter. Still got a 5/5? I don't know if I'm makeshift binding a dog. I feel like I shouldn't, but... Oh, geez. Okay, let's see. So I can make this a 3/3 now. Reasonable doubt is nice. So I've drawn 2, right? +1, +1. So this is a 3/2. If I make this a 4/4, they can't attack with it. That's too greedy. Just kill this stupid 1/1. And gain some life. And try to kill him. Trying to get in like this as a blocker that doesn't die is just way too greedy. I guess I should be tapping green because I don't need more than 1 green on a turn. That's nice. I have 8, 9 damage right now. I just need 2 more and get rid of this, which I believe I have, right? Whoa, okay. That was one that I was worried I was not coming back from, that's for sure. Wow. We really turned a corner when they swung everything and this lived and their board died. I don't know. The makeshift binding obviously helped a lot. The extra 2 life gave me a lot of wiggle room. Their opening was nuts, though. Like, face-up Dogwalker into face-down Dogwalker, and then flip Dogwalker and play Case of the Gateway Express on turn 4 to kill my 1/3. Yikes. It was very fortunate I was able to survive that game. Killing Kaya right on time. having the detective satchel together with the 2 cards that synergize with it. Are they the only 2? There must be more. Yeah, like, I mean, I guess Prop's Eidetic Memory synergizes with it because it likes drawing, but... Vericund? I don't know what that means. Yeah, grab an island looks like a good opening. Could actually be a better play. No. It couldn't be. Turn 3, I can play this. Turn 4, like, my hand is fine. I don't need the detective to start drawing stuff for me. Are you a detective? You're an artificer. Pretty good start from opponent as well. Now that I need a turn to play a tap land, I think that's a good enough excuse to play Reckless Detective. Do I grab a forest here? I think so. I don't need a second plane. The second island would be nice, but it doesn't look urgent right now, and... You know, if... I should draw a second island before too long anyway. This is crazy, but I've never noticed some of the effects around these disguise cards. Like, I know they've got this black aura pulsating out from them and kind of a blue glow that sparkles out occasionally. I've never noticed the little particles flying up into the air like sparks or whatever. I'm sure they've been there. I'm not like trying to say, you know, this is a psyop. They're trying to trick me. I just like never noticed. Oh, I should have played this because then I could play Dronesmith this turn. Whoops. Could have gotten in 1 more damage, missing it again. Okay, that is worth Makeshift Binding for sure. I'd like another land, please. An island, specifically, I guess. Gonna regret taking that forest, aren't I? Oh! I have an artifact. I don't have to dump anything. I found an island. Jaded Analyst would be okay here. Counterspell might be good, but this definitely is fine. I didn't realize these two were like best bros. What a cool combo. Sadly not going to live together for much longer, it looks like. because they can double block the 2/3 here. I guess run that out post-combat. Well, but then I could attack with this. Yeah, this is fine. Whoa, okay. That is a card, huh? You, I think. I mean, it's tough to win the race when they have a 2/1 flying lifelink, but I'll figure something out. We're connecting pretty well right now. I mean, a 3/1 flying lifelinker is what I meant to say. Oh, or a 2/1 menace death toucher? Both problems. Out of artifacts. Nothing much to do pre-combat, I guess. Well, I could deduce pre-combat for this, yeah? Sure. Here? A 4/5 is already big enough. Okay, and this makes a flying blocker, which is great. They've got all the makings of the black-white, like, 2 or less power deck. They've had a couple good cards from that, I guess. Like, Dual Leech is the main one that actually cares about. Oh, and Wisp Drinker Vampire, that's right. I will trade. I think they're going to let it go through. If they had a combat trick, they'd be attacking with the 1/1 as well. Frankly, I think they should have anyway, because it's a 2/1 Menace Death Toucher, but what do I know? Yeah, that actually does look like the right tap. I don't know. Maybe I should have said red instead of green. Oh, take action, yeah. 2 reasonable doubts is too many, probably, at this stage. But it's looking like a good turn to hold one up, huh? You? Alright, well, I'm kind of happy I held some green just in case. It's a 2/1 flying lifelinker. Why is that interesting to me? I can't think of a reason. Sure, that's a lifelinker. You got it. Some double block. Just a chump. Alright. Taking 8. I could prevent 1 lifelink, but that wouldn't be lethal. So I won't. I mean, this counters like anything. With X is 1, it's huge. It's like counter unless they pay 5 or something. They do have 7 mana, so they could get a 2-drop out there, but I don't think that's winning the game. It's a 2-drop. You did it. Okay, come on in. Doesn't seem like a creature that matters very much. Bounce the lifelinker, swing for a trillion. Just so they don't get to gain 3. Oh, no. If I bounce it, they just get to play it again. They gain 3 next turn. I'm just gonna stop 2 life gain, I guess. And then next turn, this will put counters on whatever gets through to kill him. I don't need reasonable doubt anymore. Up to 1 target spell, so I can cast this proactively. At the moment, I'm getting in for 5, though, so I don't have to. Okay. A comfortable win. Completely powered by Reckless Detective and Harry Dronesmith. Is that the card's name? Yeah. These two carried all game. You know, there were a few other decent cards. There was lots of stuff that contributed, but those 2 cards drew me like 5 or 6 cards. Okay, random username. Good enough. I'll take it. Detective first, I imagine. Rakdos. Oops, clicked outside the window trying to right-click on this card. Oh, this is the card that they use the art for in the splash screen that I asked about a while. Or the screen while it's loading, the loading screen, which I asked about a while ago. I was like, hey, what What art is that? What card is that art from? It should be from this set, but I wasn't sure what. And there it is. Of course, it's the red-black land. I was like, it looks like a, you know, light up the stage or something like that, but yes, of course, it's a red-black land. Look at it. Has to be. I really would like to hit a land, so I guess we run this out. Maximum draw. Makeshift Binding is looking pretty far away, huh? Yeah, okay. Found one. Okay, we deduce. Hang on. I guess I could play Gear Drake and crack its clue instead? But this gets a counter on pre-com for the attack, which is nice. I think I'll deduce. Okay, it's a tap land, but it is a land. Rude. And now I kind of want my Makeshift Binding back. How does opponent have so much mana? I guess they went this way and they're ahead of me in turns. There's another they went this way. Holy cow. Holy cow. I guess play out 2 creatures. Maybe... No, I didn't have the red to play the detective. That's why I did it this way. It would have been nice to have a way to crack these clues to put counters on this, but... And also just to draw. Okay, I don't know. I'll try a block. I mean, God, it's going to be so bad. I guess I won't try a block. With 7 mana up, I'm going to get slaughtered if I block. But I guess that's what this guy's job is. I don't know. Yeah? At least I can galvanize that. Or try. They might have a trick here. Really could use more land. It's just, like, impossible to compete with this. Okay, I mean, I can bounce this, I guess. See if they put a counter on it first. Five mana. I'm bouncing, I have 3 left. I guess that's just this. Or a disguise creature. You. I guess this could be the thing that bounces my Gear Drake. Yeah, maybe that's the idea. I guess I could have bounced this and then replayed it on that last turn. Alright, that could have been a lot worse. Looks like we chose well what to block. That's bad. I'm dead now. If I bounce the Gear Drake. So I have to bounce this instead. And then I need an answer for this, which is basically impossible. Reasonable doubt is not going to do it. Could double reasonable doubt? No, I would die to this. So I have to bounce this. I have to see if they somehow let me reasonable doubt that card. And then I just die. I mean, no, I could try to bounce this again and block this with a flyer, but how does that win the game, right? Mutation. That is an interesting card, but I can't like live with it right now. 8 mana. If they just try to cast it face up, they could let me counter it, but there's no reason they would do that. So I guess I play this and try to tap it down forever? Now they can just play it face up if they want. If they play it face down, though, I have to pay the ward to flip it, to tap it. So I'll be under attacks of 2 mana per turn, as well as the evidence. So I only have 3 to work with here, and like that is not going to win the game. I guess I could chump this and block here. I don't know, maybe I needed to be greedy and crack this looking for a clue? A land? I mean? Maybe. Big surprise. Oh, it's not. Screw you, man. Okay. That happens. Still not dead. Obviously, still very dead in a more metaphorical sense. Not metaphorical, idiomatic. I predict that I will die, but you have not killed me yet. Okay. I mean, I think I need to hit a land so I can satchel plus crack it without tapping this. Okay. And now tapping one of their things down is no better than making a Thopter and costs me more evidence. So I'm just going to do this, I guess. Plus, I get to put a counter on one of these guys because I cracked a clue. So I actually can block... Well, no. If I double block, I'm dead. So I guess it doesn't matter. They're going to find a way to kill me eventually. But I have 2 Thopters a turn now, relatively cheaply. Maybe I can get out from under their boot. Remember, they still have the Hellion. Okay, this is a land. We like lands. I guess I might draw Makeshift Binding. Sure, go ahead and tap double blue. Oh, I was supposed to play this first to get a counter on it. Oh, you dummy. I forgot about that. That was my plan last turn, but I didn't remember it long enough. Because then this could be a 3-3 instead of just a 2-2. Which would be pretty cool. And post-combat fish. Yeah, imagine if this were a 3-3. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it would be enough. Oh, okay. GG. An unblockable creature. You got me. Alright, well, a solid result for this run. I mean, 5 wins, right? Not bad. Any regrets I have about the deck building? I don't know. It would be nice to have 1 or 2 more ways to win the game, but I think I had a pretty good set of early game tools, and maybe 1 fewer reasonable doubt for 1 more unauthorized exit. This card was not that good most of the time. And there was some draft pick where I maybe could have gotten another Gear Drake. I don't remember for sure. Happy with the splashes, though. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.